Ain't no need for talk. I know I'm that nigga. I built this shit all on my own. I'm not owing no nigga. I caught me some bodies.
We rap
I for them niggas. Ain't no need for beef. When I know I'ma kill it. I'ma do no cap. On my life and shit, I swear to God. I'ma do no cap.
Ratchet intro, you know.
Somebody make this for y'all?
No, it was just my brother Jalen. You know, shout out Omar the Rock. You already know. Check him out. Apple Music. Download the album. But his music, it was one of those. I used it. Like our third episode. This one I had, because we had like 3 songs of his that we used to alternate, and then we just stuck with this one.
I forget.
Yeah, and he stuck with this one, and then he had called me and was like, "So I see you picked one." I was like, "I mean, if it's cool." He was like, "Yeah, you know."
So you didn't get permission first.
We related. What I need permission for? I mean, he tried to send me an invoice. He definitely did. Like, hey.
Well, I mean,
Pay it.
Nah, I paid enough through stuff we went through.
wow.
Paid my debt. Paid my debt. Love you though, bro.
You're ridiculous.
But I paid my debt for sure.
Paid your dues.
Yeah, I paid my dues.
I just realized, I think it's funny. We got a podcast. All we do is talk, and our intro song is "Ain't No Need for Talking."
That's actually very true.
We might have to switch that.
We might need to switch to one of the other ones.
It's kind of ironic.
I like it though.
I mean, at this point,
It seemed real tough coming on.
We do.
Very true.
We seem like thugs. Like when you heard.
We've killed 4 niggas in the intro song.
I think at this point we've used that one song for this whole season.
I think so. Yeah.
It's
I don't
been-
think
you
we've-
changed
Except I changed it up for
when
OTF Bean.
Yeah, when-
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We used
yeah,
his.
yeah. We used his song, which was cool.
yeah.
Which was even more thuggish.
And you changed it when
Rhea.
she came
she was
when
here.
she did the her products. Then you changed it.
Risa.
Oh yeah. She a hustler
She a
song.
hustler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You're right.
That's
You're right.
the
So yeah. I mean, for the most part, we've been consistent though. We thugs.
Yeah, I think everybody likes it. Here he goes.
I feel like
with
if y'all
his gang sign.
if y'all new to the show, we thugs. If y'all been here since season 1, don't tell nobody we not. It's not y'all's business to tell. Let them find out who we are by watching the show.
Period.
Speaking of show, welcome
They
back.
gonna conclude we gangsters.
Yeah, we already know.
Period. Yeah.
But welcome back. It's on for a podcast. Another episode in the books. What's happening? Your boy.
That was probably the quickest.
We've done it in like 2 weeks.
Fast.
Oh, I'm
Fastest.
telling you, man.
Yeah.
That was the fastest that's ever happened. Was
Because
it,
boy, we didn't slept on a lot of stuff.
was it
But
even 5 minutes into the show yet?
nah, we
Nah,
doing
not
good.
yet.
Bro, we made it like 30 minutes into the show.
We're becoming professionals, people. Y'all done saw us on the come up. We ain't know we professionals.
We made it 30 minutes into the show before just talking.
Before
never
even introducing
introduced.
the show. Like
But-
it gets a little hectic around
It
here
depends on
sometimes.
how. It really just depends on what happens before we press record.
Get right.
A lot of shit happens
If-
before we push record. And
Yeah.
It's a smooth transition to just come in like, hey, how's everybody going? All right, that's what we talking about. All right, boom. It's normally smooth and you get, you know what I'm saying, an intro like that. But if we already had like an hour or 2 argument before the
Beforehand?
show,
Oh yeah.
Argument.
It's not an it's the topic. The
The
topic like
topic goes.
it's
and then-
it's a debate, but you can debate whether or not it's an argument.
nah, for real. But nah, welcome back, your boy Tone. To the left, my boy Cam. What's going on, sir?
What's happening, man?
But guess who to the right?
Man,
They call me Big
Oh,
Hey, we brought it back.
I was about to say, man, it's been
Why has that button not been deleted yet?
man.
Delete
I'm
it.
sick of that button.
You can be sick of it all you want. This is how people know you.
I was
Oh my
upset. I literally counted like it's been.
Nah, like last week he said, bro, you know it's been like 4 episodes we ain't hit this button.
She been Gabby way too fucking long.
For real.
Getting on my damn
That
nerves.
is my name though.
No, it's not.
Okay, sure.
Your name is.
They call me Big LA.
That's how you make up for it.
This making it up. You making it
Man,
up.
you just dancing.
You making it up.
That's how you make up for
appreciate
it.
this.
I love you though.
That's how you
Hey,
make
you
up for
too.
it.
You got to. But welcome back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure if y'all watching this, subscribe, like, and share our YouTube page. Also, follow us on
switching it up.
all.
You did this early.
He's switching it up.
I've been learning, bruh. If you get it out now and then tag at the back, people not gonna forget.
Yeah,
I'm gonna learn you. We gonna talk about it. I'm gonna learn
Oh,
you.
look at him.
doing research.
Research is key.
Niggas need
Knowledge is power.
You read Wikipedia one time.
Speaking of we gonna talk about it later.
You're a professional, huh?
I found some shit on Wikipedia. I don't know if it's
It's
true.
not true, babe.
We're gonna talk about it,
You
but
know, Wikipedia, I could have wrote some shit. I could go on there right now and write Barack Obama won the Super Bowl last year.
all I
And
know
they'll
is
post it and leave it
will-
up there.
It will be on Wikipedia.
all I know
as
is
fact.
this fact that I've seen. It might not be true. There's a 98% chance it's not true, but I'm holding
That's a
on.
big chance that it's not true.
But Tony's holding on to the 2% that it is.
What it? I really I want you to tell me. But I
I'm
feel
gonna tell
like
you, he thinks Glorilla's middle name
It's
is
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I saw that.
See, tell me,
I saw you say that.
bruh. If her middle name is Hallelujah,
It's not.
First of
my
all,
new favorite rappers,
her real name-
rappers go Glorilla, Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z. If her middle name is Hallelujah, she's the greatest of all time.
First of all, Glorilla not even her real name.
I know it's Gloria. Her name is Gloria Hallelujah Woods.
No, it's
Nah.
not.
I pray to God it is.
I bet you her middle name is like Diane or
I
something.
don't.
Why would her middle name be Hallelujah?
I don't know why.
See, this is how we don't talk about shit that we're supposed to talk
But
about.
I will say that is not that far fetched. That
It's
her name is
not.
Hallelujah. You hear some crazy names.
That's
so.
true. That's very true.
Hallelujah.
Listen, hear me out. If that's her name, she's the greatest of all time.
Anywho,
Do you think Jesus is gonna be okay with that when she get to the gate?
Jesus is not a. So you, hold on. Are we?
When she get to the gate,
One.
why
That's,
would he be mad?
that's not her fault. She
somebody gonna be like Hallelujah. She gonna be like what?
here.
He gonna be like wait a minute. Who
That's
said
not
she
her. She didn't name herself that.
I don't think that's her name.
I pray it is.
I don't.
I'm sure-
Why do you pray that it is?
Honestly, I think her
amazing.
middle name
Lord,
like
I pray that
Siobhan
her
or
middle
something.
name is
like
Hallelujah.
I
That
feel
is-
that's what it is.
Because if it's Siobhan, that's so Gloria Siobhan Woods. That's boring
That
as
makes
hell.
sense.
It's actually kind of cute.
You've thrown
That's
out
boring.
Like, Gabby's thrown out like 3 middle names like she's naming a child right now.
Right.
It makes
Siobhan,
sense.
Diane.
Like these are all the ones that match up with Gloria.
Just saying.
But Hallelujah. What y'all say last week? Put a little razzle dazzle on there.
Right, sprinkle a little.
That's a little anointment right there.
little
Not-
salt
I
babe.
can't.
For real.
Ridiculous.
Not Hallelujah.
I'm sorry, I had to get that out because that is. I just hope it is.
Okay,
Just for me.
moving on.
For me. But we do have a special guest. All the way that way. She talking about some real important stuff today. Miss Amber Lee, how you doing? How you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Hey.
Hi.
Our button man was on time today.
Listen, I've been doing good, bruh.
Wikipedia learned you.
Bro, what?
You watched the YouTube tutorial.
On everything, bro. I watched.
Jesus.
I watch how people still look professional without looking like searching, getting you. I'm on it.
That's what you was doing in here the other day for 2 hours.
Mind your business.
He was practicing.
Mind your business.
Yeah, guess so.
You see,
How you doing, Amber?
yellow one.
I'm doing good.
Fuck. Fuck you, bro.
Him practicing in here when y'all not recording is gonna get y'all's deals.
See?
Gonna get
Period.
y'all where y'all need to go. So
Who's y'all's-
don't
who's
be
y'all's-
one of 'em.
I'll give him that.
Who's y'all's audio man? He is on it. You damn right.
You damn
You
straight.
damn right.
I'll give you that.
See?
You need to be in here practicing some stuff.
Look, this is the practice.
Yeah, he just shows up.
This what the fuck I bring.
He's just here.
If I start practicing, they gonna be like, "What the fuck happened to Cam?"
This nigga's different.
No, I was talking to my mom the other day. She was like, Cam is my favorite. And I was like,
That's just because she don't.
Why?
That's because she don't like me.
Tell her that's what's up.
she was like, I like him. He speaks his mind.
And I keep it
I
100.
said, okay.
You can condemn me for it if you
You're
want to.
my mom.
I'm gonna say what I'm
But
gonna say.
he's your favorite. Great. Love that for me.
I love her for it.
Well, she's never liked you, so
Well, this is true.
I love her for it.
she like me more than her. So
Y'all are brothers.
yeah.
Ice Cube, your daddy too.
All right.
Well, this was the shortest episode we've ever shot.
It could be. It could be the shortest, or
Look,
I have another idea.
what's the other idea?
We don't talk about nothing today. And all that extra shit you told me not to do.
I'm gonna do it. Look at.
I'm just playing.
Hey, yo, where that button at?
What is this?
Where that one at? It was a good one. I'm gonna give you that.
That
one.
was
that
slick.
was-
High five. I'm a good sport.
That was good.
I'm gonna tell you why that's fucked up because Mo's gonna watch this, and as soon as she called, that's why I love her. Shut up.
Huh?
That's hilarious.
She better stop it before I show her why she love me.
Who, Mo? No, but thank you for coming through. We appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
That was a good one. It was the delivery. She came left field with it.
It was smooth.
It was good. She been watching YouTube too.
She came prepared.
I see.
She knew she was coming. She wanted to.
She
be
watched like
ready.
2 She listened to like a couple episodes and was like, I see I'm gonna have to get him early.
Yep.
Get him off balance.
Yep.
You woke me up.
Oh my god, I'm scared now.
I'm sweating a little bit.
Because you was chill earlier.
Chilling. My eyebrows like went to 2 different levels and shit. Like,
Oh no, wait, what?
oh, towards me. All
That's
righty.
a real question though.
No, we.
I
you
wish
know-
Ice Cube was my dad. If he
Okay.
listen, isn't O'Shea Suwannee?
Who?
Did I thought Ice Cube's son sued him?
Sued him for what?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's dumb.
See, clearly I haven't been watching YouTube because I don't.
Why would he
My
sue
facts
him?
is not right.
I don't know.
I don't know, but shit. If Ice Cube, I wish Ice Cube was my daddy.
Yeah.
I wish he was.
We wouldn't be here.
I made sure we would had a dope ass studio,
Every
Yeah,
day.
for sure.
man,
This one's pretty.
with the green screen, with the green screen backdrop and shit. I'm telling
Switching
you.
it up every week.
Oh yeah, we be in Paris and shit.
Okay. Okay.
Nah, we
Yeah,
me
calm
and Cam
down.
been best friends.
With the backdrop.
We
With the backdrop.
Yeah.
The green screen backdrop.
we been best friends what? 15 years? 15, 16, something like that.
Yeah.
It was about to be 30, so like 15 years, yeah.
Yeah. Something like
That's a
that.
long time.
So yeah, that's why we brothers.
It's great to have lifelong friends.
Yeah, kind of like you and
I
stupid.
wish I had some.
You
Why
do.
she gotta be stupid?
She's stupid.
You and your mama ain't right.
Shout out
for
to
talking to her like
shout
that.
out to my cousin Monique. Stupid.
Jesus.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
She's stupid. I don't care. But
Right.
no, tell us a little bit about
Now she
yourself.
defend her friend. You didn't say don't talk about my friend like that, man. Fuck you, man.
Wow.
She said our daddy, nigga. I was in the joke. I can't.
She said yo daddy.
She said so. Yo,
Too.
see, both.
So your daddy Ice Cube too.
My emotions.
Yeah. Hell, I was in the same boat with you.
Y'all need help. Jesus.
Yeah, but hold on. You see how quick he was to
He
cuss
was
me
really
out?
about to cuss you out.
I had to take it out on somebody.
But no, real quick, just tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, where you from? Well, we know you're from Columbus. What part of Columbus? You know, and what you got going on?
So I'm from the north side.
You know it. You know it.
North side.
You know, I made her say that on purpose. I already knew, but you know it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt.
17th in Cleveland.
The hood.
Good lord.
The
Don't make
hood.
the face. Don't make
She said, "Don't make
That's
that
the-
face."
That's the trenches.
It's an area.
He said, "That's an area."
That's an area.
I made it out.
You definitely did.
People say the same thing about where I'm from at home.
Cleveland is an area.
Hey,
I was gonna
now,
say Cleveland is the
not the whole city.
Cleveland.
If you live in Cleveland on a number street, you're in
Up
the
the
hood.
way, down the way,
Around the way.
Around the way.
all the way around the way.
Yeah.
In somebody's way, like
Yeah.
if you live on a number street in Cleveland, it's tough.
Well,
But
yeah, because don't be from 55th.
see,
A hot mess.
it still ain't done. Anyway, go ahead. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, sorry.
That's
Keep
fine,
going.
that's fine. So a little bit about me. So little girl from the ghetto. I've done a number of things in my lifetime. I've been a 911 operator.
That is very interesting. I'm just saying. I've actually never met anybody like in person that's done that.
Yeah,
Me
That's
either.
a wild ass job.
it is. I worked at a bank
I did
as a
too.
loan officer.
Oh, cool.
What else have I done? I've done nails. I did that for 4 years. I've worked in retail for a cell phone company, and now I am a financial advisor.
You well versed in everything.
Right?
Little dabble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good to know a little bit about everything.
Hell yeah,
Definitely.
But the most important thing that you need to know about is your money.
for sure.
Where it come from, how it work, what you do with it. So that's the space that I'm in now. It's the most fulfilling space to know how money works. Really is super important. So that's what I do now, and that's what we're gonna talk about.
Cool. So how did you kind of like get into kind of like the field that you're in now? Like, is it something that you always wanted to do, or did you kind of like stumble upon it? Like, you know, how did that even come about?
So as a job, I've never really had this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been like what feels good to my spirit, like what feels right. And when it's not serving me anymore, I don't do it anymore. But I was presented with the opportunity to be an independent financial advisor, and what stood out to me, and what spoke to my spirit to go that route is when you know about your money, you can get to financial freedom.
For sure.
Time freedom and financial freedom
Well,
equals
this sounds like
complete
a
freedom.
church sermon, boy. I'm about to.
But no,
Pastor, I'm shit.
seriously,
I'm
though.
no, for real.
She keeps saying when you know about your money. I'm like, I thought I did.
You're like, there's things I might not know.
Not for real.
I know which president is on the front of my bill.
Wow.
Shit. I know where it say the direct deposit came from.
And it's so crazy because like we always hear celebrities or people of power or people in
With money.
with money in a certain tax bracket always talk about financial freedom. But you really don't have people really explain what that means. A lot of people just think having money is financial freedom. But you always hear people who have a lot of money don't. So like what is categorized as financial freedom? Like kind of like what does that entail?
So for me, I mean, it can mean different things to different people. So for me, financial freedom is for me to be able to do what I want to do whenever I want to do it and not have to worry about my bills being paid, not having to worry about like how much money is in my bank account. Is when I am able to make decisions based on what I want to do and not what I have to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, if I want to,
Boy, I need a notebook.
When you can put your bills on auto pay
do
and you know it's going to come
I'm
out.
about to take my phone.
Everything. Why we ain't
So-
taking no notes?
so it could be your version of financial freedom.
Yeah.
But it's not to me.
That's
I
understandable.
just need to be able, if I want to wake up tomorrow and, catch a flight,
Yeah.
I want to do whatever I want to do on my time.
Yeah.
I don't want my bank account to dictate what I'm able to do.
That's understandable.
Because having your bills on auto pay, you could still just have enough to cover your bills and it still be on auto pay.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what I
very
mean?
true.
So, like, it's just also is financial freedom for me is not having to go do something to make the money.
I want to
So
get there in
passive
life.
passive income.
That's exactly where I want to be.
I don't want to do shit.
Damn.
So if you can wake up and have a direct deposit in your bank account and you haven't physically done any work to get it.
If y'all when y'all watch this, if y'all looking at my face, this is me. We didn't talk
He's coming
about
up
this.
with ideas.
No, I'm learning. Fuck ideas. I'm just trying to. I need to soak this shit in. Like,
Yeah.
I want to get. You know, they say Oprah make like 200,000 every morning when she take a piss.
Yeah.
That's
She be making
shit. Like,
bank.
just wake up, go to the bathroom, take a piss. She just made $200,000. Like that is some wild shit,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
bruh.
And so passive income can come in two different ways. You can have people working for you or your money working for you.
So like investments. Okay.
So like people who there's a quadrant, there's 4 places you can be an employee. We all know what that is. It's when you have a job, you go, they tell you when to be there, they tell you
What I'm
when
tired
to eat.
of.
Right.
Okay.
They tell you when to eat, they tell you when you can use the bathroom. And then they pay you when they feel like it. So you don't
I
even
must
get
be a
paid.
bad employee. I go to the bathroom where the fuck I want.
You know,
Whenever I
They,
want.
they look
okay?
up.
Any,
Where
anybody
was you
seen
at?
Cameron
Bro, sometimes bro, where was you at? I'm human.
I had to
Nigga.
be.
do it
Like-
matter?
Right.
Like real shit. Like,
Thank you.
I might not answer.
I'm going to keep walking.
That's crazy. That's why I got out the warehouse because it got to that point. Like, Tony, where were you?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, real
Don't
shit.
talk to me. Don't talk to me.
That's
Well,
how
this
it
needed
is.
to be done.
That's how
Like,
it is
fuck
on
you.
the first level, employee.
That's where we are. That's where you
Just
live.
that.
And that you just get tired of everything at that point.
And then, so the next quadrant on that same side is being self-employed.
Right.
So being self-employed is great. You're your own boss, but you still have to do the work
Right.
to get the money. So if you do hair, you do nails, you a barber, whatever it is that you do, you still have to do it
Yeah.
to get paid.
No,
Wait,
not,
what the-
I don't think you can write that off.
That was what?
You can't write that off.
I'm self-employed.
Sir,
Key
we're
words.
talking about
No, self. You right.
legal means of employment.
And you're
sir.
right. Self-employed. Don't put that out here under the name, and then we start getting subpoena papers talking about, well, your self-employment has landed y'all.
I run a bakery.
Okay. Anyway.
All right, ESTG.
I like to make cupcakes. That's what I use.
Please keep. We are not about to get indicted on this show. Keep going.
Oh.
That's why I need baking soda.
Trying to get a whole RICO case.
A whole. I'm talking about.
I didn't include anybody else. They better not bring a Rico.
So look,
It's
just
me.
you.
you know, look. As soon as
They were like Rico, I'm like, who the fuck is with me? Nigga? Like,
all them gangs,
you
hey, no, look,
charging me for more than one person?
hey,
Nigga, like,
all them gang signs, all them gang signs you been throwing at the beginning of the show. I knew he threw a YSL. Get his ass. He with him too.
I'm gonna really look at him like, if y'all found a gang and any of that shit that I threw up, then
You're
that's-
lying.
man.
You did too much.
Tell them I'm sorry. I didn't even know they was real. Like,
Hey, like I didn't even know that.
They showing that video.
existed.
They showing that video of Young Thug and Gunna right now. Y'all know him? Who was that? You don't know that nigga and shit. Who was
All the
that?
gang time.
Yeah. They gonna hit you with 33 counts, brother.
Jesus. I can't with you.
So even being self-employed, you still cannot have. Because a lot of people say being self-employed is where you have your financial freedom. But you can still not.
about that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But you can still not be financially free even being self-employed.
Yeah.
Because
Damn.
you still have to do the work.
I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah. So like the freedom part comes with the time and the money, so they can be financially independent. But the freedom comes with the time and the money.
Okay.
And so that goes into the next quadrant where you are a business owner. And so a business owner, you have people working for you, so your business can still run without you being there. So if you own the salon and you have stylists working for you,
Right.
Right.
so you have people working for your money and you don't have to be there. So that's a form of passive income.
Okay.
And then the investment part of it is where you have your money working for you.
And that shit scares me.
Why does it scare you?
It's not scary.
I mean, investments scare me because I think maybe because I'm not very versed in how investments work. Every time somebody tries to explain, anytime I had somebody explain investments to me, it was somebody who was already in it, and it was more as of trying to get me to do it now.
I hate
You know what I mean?
What you mean get you to do it?
So, like, what was that? Right in the midst of the pandemic, where you saw a lot of the investment things, like Robin Hood and everybody talking about, you know, with because of the pandemic and the stocks, how to get in, and you know what I mean. But nobody really explained. Like, I just to me, I never felt like I was ever explained how investing in a stock makes you money you get paid for. You know, it just never made like, okay, I give y'all this money and then I don't do nothing, but then y'all cut me a check for however much I like. It was, how does that work? Like, you know what I mean?
The value of it, I think, right?
Yeah.
When the value of what you bought go up, you get more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the longer you hold on to it, as long as it's going up, you getting paid. And then if it's like say I bought 100 shares or something, right? And then the value of each share is go up to like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? 100 times 1,000. I sell, I get that.
I mean, yeah, but
So
they
you basically own a piece of that company, right?
Okay.
Like just a little piece. And as the company does well and their stock price increases, the money that you invested to it
increases.
How would you? I'm gonna ask somebody about that investing stuff though, because like just as it
Hi,
goes,
my name is Amber.
that's
I'm here.
That's 100.
We
But
can
like, cause
set an
as the
appointment.
stocks go up, you know what I mean. Of course, you like, I want to hold on to this because I see the value, my money going up. Do you sell while it's still on the increase, or do you sell like as soon like once it starts to? Because you know ain't nobody gonna want to buy it once you see it dropping.
But when it goes down, it's actually you're getting it at a discount. So you, like, the good things about stock is they go back up.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to sell it just because it's going down.
Yeah.
So keep it. You would keep that. Okay.
See, like that. That shit never been. Every time I hear somebody like, "Oh, it's doing terrible," I sold and cashed out. You know what I mean?
I think the biggest thing, especially when you're talking about investments and stocks and stuff, the biggest piece of that is knowing when to move things around. Obviously, you want to know how it works, but the biggest part of it is really just knowing when you want to sell or buy and what you want them to do for you.
I'm just scared of losing money. I don't even like buying clothes offline because I'm not getting what I bought like right up front. Like you taking my money and I'm not getting something right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm just impatient. That's why I don't.
The investing thing for me, like
So it's all gonna be like on a case by case, you know, on a case by case basis, and also you can have a financial advisor who is educated in that can help you make the better, the best decision and what makes sense for you and how you feel.
Yeah.
And so it's not always gonna be, oh, if it goes down, you don't sell. It is gonna be on a case by case, but that's why you have, somebody who knows what they're doing.
I'm already broke. I gotta pay you to tell you.
But you know what's so-
I'm like, all right, look, I'm broke, but this all I got. Here goes something for you. Tell me where to put this.
But you know what's so crazy is that
That's 100. I'm just playing.
I mean, but it's so crazy. I've always said, like I remember we talked about it. Us being young and being a minority, we were never taught about like just financial like literacy even at an early age, and we always thought that you got to be a certain age to even get into this stuff, not knowing this is some stuff we need to be learning at the age we at now because
never knew.
Even before, honestly.
I bet, way before. Because, honestly, I'm shitty with money, but I've never really seen, like, a positive example of how to manage money.
right,
In my family.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
like for real.
I'm still learning. You know what I mean?
I mean, we come from a lot of people who make their money hand over fist. Like it was, working a 9 to 5 or a lot of self entrepreneurs, but it was never, I've never been around people who made their money work for them. So investments or doing, So the stuff I'm seeing now, I see a lot of people do it, kind of like a trial and error thing, or they had that mentor, somebody to show them what financial literacy is and what's important. So it's like,
So is what you do like a client thing? Like, do you have like people like that come and like, or is it like you have a website that's like you get subscribed to that you give advice on, or do you have clients that?
did you ask her if she had an OnlyFans?
Not. Oh my God.
All right, Cameron.
She got
We're literally trying to be serious, sir.
she got a financial OnlyFans.
Cardi B don't post nothing sexual on her OnlyFans.
Cardi B is sexual. She don't got to.
She posts exclusive music updates,
Let's really
but not no OnlyFans.
No, only.
I'm saying, like, do you have like clients that like, you know what I'm saying? Is it like a thing where it's like I call you like?
Yeah, we would schedule meetings and have like consultants.
So like, have
Consultations.
you seen like a boost in your clients since like COVID and stuff like that? Because like right now, so many different ways for people to like make money, and people have found those ways, and a lot of people have become wealthy over the last couple years, especially with all of the
people not working like normal jobs.
Yeah, I mean, the government gave out money. Some people took the money that the government gave and put it to work. You know what I mean? So, like, did you see, like, a spike in your clients or people being more interested in wanting to be more financial literate?
Well, people are more interested just because it's all in your face now. So, like, people are followers. I mean, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But
We are.
like
We a copycat world, man.
For sure.
But you have to make sure you copy the right cat.
Yeah,
So there's a bunch of people who
That's a
don't know what
bar.
they're talking about.
I'm sorry, that was a bar. I like that. Okay, go ahead. We niggas. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, so one of the biggest misconceptions is you have to make a lot of money.
You can cuss.
You
It's
can
okay.
cuss. It's okay.
You have to make a lot of money to have a financial advisor or
Right.
to be able to invest, and you don't. So, like, if somebody started saving $100 a month when they were 25 years old, and they were getting a 9% interest rate return,
Yeesh.
by the time they were 67 years old, they would have $566,000 $566,920
Just saved up.
accumulated if they invested $100 a month at a 9% return.
I need to find out.
starting
who's
at
giving out
25 years
9%.
old.
Okay.
So I mean, for that would have to
In
go
your,
through somebody.
like mutual funds and
Oh,
stuff like
well, yeah,
that.
that makes sense.
Yes. So not at a regular bank.
Yeah,
The regular bank is
they're never gonna give 9%.
so a regular bank, you're actually loaning them money to loan other people money. They just use your money, and so they're getting
As capital or collateral.
So when
See,
they're
I'm real
lending
banky
money,
literate, too.
so when
I'm
they're-
everything because I was looking at you to see if you
Oh,
understood
my
what they were saying. I'm like,
This is them having a connection right
this is
now.
and this is me taking all of this. I love this.
So when you put your money in, let's say Chase or Huntington or Fifth Third, they're using your money to fund these other loans that they're giving out to people.
Yep.
So while they're giving you 0.01% on your little savings account, but they're charging somebody 7-8% on their loan, they're making all of that money using your money and only giving you crumbs.
Portion.
These motherfuckers.
So these motherfuckers is stealing.
Medial portion of it. They're not stealing.
They're
They're
not
not
stealing.
stealing.
They're not stealing, but they
They finessing.
They finessing the hell out of people.
That's cool. They'll get a call Monday. Y'all's office is closed on the weekend. Y'all get a call from me Monday.
Somebody called me and was like, Cam, you got $20. I was like, hold on, Tom, can I borrow $20? And you said, yeah. I was like, bet. I got $20 from you. I gave them $20 and told them, you owe me $30.
Pretty much.
And you only
And you gave him $1.
$1.
I gave you $1. When I gave you $21 back.
Yep.
Nah, I need 27.
That is wild.
That's crazy.
I ain't never.
That's how it works.
Schemy motherfuckers.
That's why people hate big banks.
I'm gonna go into the bank next time and the bank tellers come out all smiling. I'm like, nah, man, fuck you. You know what's going on in here.
You over here making 8% off
now,
my
hold
shit.
on. Don't take
You
it
know
out
what's
on
going
the
on in here.
teller.
And you like the leader of the crew. You feel me? Like
Do not
fucking
take
drug-
it out on
you're
the
a drug dealer.
tellers.
y'all gang and you
Yeah.
you distro in this area.
So glad I don't work in
You
the
big
bank
Earl
no
in this
more.
bitch. Like, you
I am so glad I don't work in the bank no more.
big Earl in this bitch.
I'm
Taking
dropping
my
her
shit.
name too. I'm like, Amber told on y'all.
My financial advisor told me this all I'm making, and this is what y'all making. There's some shit that's not adding up here.
So listen. So at 25, by the time you're 67, the $566,920. If you don't start until you're 30 years old, so y'all all 29. If y'all started now, $100, same interest rate, 9%. When y'all 67, y'all would only have $357,240.
Damn, 5
So
years.
just waiting that 5 years cost y'all $209,000.
That's crazy.
So you're right. The younger you start,
The better.
the better
better.
off you are.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is some stuff that should have been taught. Like,
This is something that should be taught.
yeah,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
It shouldn't be something that's weighted to like be optional. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to. It's optional in college for you to want to learn about this and take courses about it. I think this is something else. A little small piece of it should be brought into schools, especially because I mean, like kids is TikTokers and streamers and YouTubers and shit. These motherfuckers is making money now, man.
Yeah.
But and it's
So,
but it's so
like-
crazy because I believe this is actually taught in schools, but not every school.
It wasn't taught in ours.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm and this is what I'm
Where
and
you go.
this is what I'm saying. Like I feel like I mean it's always we've always seen it. We've been products of it to where we've seen different school districts, different neighborhoods have it better than others. You know what I mean? Just the way of the world. You know what I mean? But I really feel like a lot of these school districts when it comes to these things, these should be courses that should be mandatory for your kids, especially if you're saying you're doing things for the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see where taking things out of curriculum helps kids in the school district and not add certain things.
Yeah. That's a big.
If
That's
that makes sense.
definitely a
Especially
Been out of school for a while, so I don't know what the fuck they took out and added.
Well, put it like this. We've seen like even when we was in high school.
School is different. My kids
yeah.
bring homework home, and I'll be like, "What the fuck is this?"
No, that's very true. But
And they be like, "The teacher said do it." I'll be like, "Where the little paragraph that tell you how to do this shit?" They, they don't even have it no more.
so, like
No, they don't.
coming from like a public school, like coming from public schools, our school district is huge just because we're public. And if we're talking like high school, we can just stay on high school level. There's so many different high schools within Columbus City Schools. So many. but predominantly we have the same dynamic in every school. It's predominantly African American. Almost every public school in Columbus.
In the City League. Yeah.
In Columbus City
It's more
schools,
diverse.
I'm saying it's getting there, but it's not.
It was diverse with us. We had Asians, white people.
I mean, yeah, but diversity,
Hispanics.
a few. But if you
Melting
take our demographic we went to Mifflin, take our demographic, and then
It was niggas. We was black.
put us in Groveport, Madison, or Olentangy, Liberty.
What?
What they're getting compared to us.
Oh, you saying like the advantages that they get?
Exactly.
Oh,
You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, for sure.
the
for
way
sure.
the way funds are given out to these schools, and they're rarely given to curriculum. They're given to extracurriculum. So
The sports. and-
yeah, them grants they'll go to a basketball team, or if the school's good at football, it'll go to that. You know what I mean? But the science, area, they then lost their laptops for a year because they ain't have enough in the budget. Where
Happens often.
where things like this, like learning financial literacy at an early age, is really needed, because we always complain about I'm not using the Pythagorean theorem in real life, even though I had to once. But we're not gonna talk about that. That's how I
Yeah.
felt when
When he told me, I was like, why?
I called her when I was a trainer, and we had to scale out a new area for the warehouse because we was putting stuff in. They had the trainers do it, and Pythagorean theorem is to get the area of, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
don't remember
It's
what
to get the basically to find the long angle, and working with the contractors. They're like, yeah, so we gotta use this formula, and he's like, y'all probably know it's like the A squared plus B squared. I said, this is some bull shit. I'm not. I gotta use this for real. They like, yeah, you learned it in school, didn't you? I was pissed. I went to the bathroom. I called her like, I'm about to quit. I told my teacher I'm never gonna use this shit in real life, and I did.
And there you go.
But this is something that we need in real life.
Every
For
day.
sure.
Do you offer like credit repair advice too?
I got the connect. I don't personally do it though. But
Okay.
But I know somebody who can.
Yeah, that was definitely a Northside drug dealer response. I got to connect.
That was 100.
know somebody.
She's comfortable. She's
Exactly. That's
right
why
shit.
I was
She comfortable. She
She
said,
is.
"I got to connect 100." We was here.
I-
We was here.
No, we all was. I just, how it pops out. I love it.
That's big right now too. Like people like fixing credit. Well, my
Yeah.
stage of my life, I'm probably a little too old to have just be starting, but it's better late than never, I guess.
Sure is, I agree. Which
like-
goes back to like the education. Sorry to go back to that. real quick.
No, yeah.
The education piece of it and them not teaching it in school. The only control that we have over that is learning it for ourselves and passing it along
Yeah.
to the next generation. So that's how we're gonna have to own it and break that generational curse.
Very true.
Yeah,
And
we're
it's
gonna
and
have
it's
Unfortunately, we don't really. Sometimes we don't really want to learn it until we have to.
Yeah.
Like me
when
now.
you're forced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's
Because it goes back to what you
Not
said
when
though.
it's too late, but like it's like, damn, if I would have fucking known this shit like 2 years ago, I,
Yeah.
I would be prime time right now.
But it
for
goes.
this-
It
for
kind
this
of.
situation.
It kind of goes back to what you said earlier. How
you would have had
like with
another
the.
$209,000.
See?
Man, she gonna rub it in.
But no, like
That
how
shit
you said,
hurts.
like what you said,
does.
like what you said earlier when we were talking about the investments, being scared to lose money. Me personally, I feel like me, I know I come from where me working a 9 to 5 and working for what I get. I'm always scared to try to put my money into something that possibly could not work because of how I grew up, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
When you're in a position when you're older and when we say we finally grown and start taking care of shit our own, we're in a position to where we can get away from childhood trauma or things we went through. We see our parents go through with struggling and things like that.
Yeah.
And I think we don't never pay attention to the way we can do that is learning these things and not have to sacrifice time and happiness just to make sure all our bills is paid, and we, you know what I mean? And this month is cool, but I gotta work my ass off for next month. But as long as I do that, I know I'm good. When we're not understanding, like, we're sacrificing a lot on somebody else's dime, you know what I mean? And
Sure.
But being scared ain't gonna get you.
no, that's
Yeah, and it's not gonna get you ahead.
nowhere.
that's very. I'm just saying you see that in a lot of people because of that. It's that hesitation because they know what they come from, and everybody. You always hear people talk about like, I never want to put my kids or myself through what our parents did. You know what I mean? So
we can change that mindset, because just think of the money that you are losing by not investing it, by not doing it.
Exactly.
I am thinking about it.
He
I'm
is
just saying.
upset.
No, legit.
like,
Like,
like
just-
legit.
And just think about all of the ways that we actually do lose money every day.
Yeah.
Like, we put our money into things that's making other people rich.
Facts.
Very true.
Them J's that you got on your feet.
Watch your mouth. Don't worry about me.
I'm just saying, I got on Doc Martens right now. They expensive too. So just
But see, it's different.
Like-
You're a financial advisor. You already told us your freedom. You wanted to buy those. I mean, I wanted to buy these, but these definitely impacted some things.
But I think
You know what I mean?
listen,
They
I-
definitely did.
Had to
if
shift
I
some
would have
shit
known all of
around.
this stuff
Nigga,
when I was
it
25,
was a noodle week one week.
It was,
It was a noodle week.
I would have appreciated this information when I was 25 as well.
Oh,
For
early,
sure.
for sure.
I'm closer to the 40 mark, and so like there's a little bit more money that I
Yeah.
have, that I have lost.
missed
Yeah.
out on.
That I could have I slept on it. Like, I didn't go to I go to Starbucks way too much when I could be using that money
Say it
to
again.
I go to Starbucks way too much.
That's her issue, not mine.
It kinda look like it might
Clearly,
be your
that's
issue.
it.
I-
That's the issue of
It's
his.
my issue of hers.
I know what I'm doing. Worry about yourself.
I am. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I was,
Look at what you drinking now.
I know what I'm doing. Okay.
Did you get it? Did you?
Me and my Starbucks cup.
But did you do it with the peach juice?
I didn't.
Next time we get the strawberry, do it with the peach juice.
So I usually get matcha latte,
The green stuff.
but they was out of oat milk and almond milk, and it would have been a whole bad situation for y'all
Can't.
if I
don't
didn't
like
get it with
matcha.
regular milk.
you lactose? She said bad situation.
I feel like every nigga is either lactose or they just drink milk.
Scientifically,
Yeah, I'm about to say,
it's
I
been
fuck
proven that
with milk.
black people are more susceptible to lactose intolerance or lactose allergies.
But see, that goes back to schooling. That's not our
Thank you for your
fault.
allergies.
That's
drink milk.
that's public schooling. You know damn well we ain't supposed to be eating pizza and chocolate milk.
That's very true.
I mean,
It's not good.
Think about it. When you talk about school lunches, hamburgers and chocolate milk,
yeah, I don't know what they was
Chicken
doing.
nuggets and milk.
I don't know. But
spaghetti.
that's not just public
Right.
school. Like that happens at most schools. Like most schools.
Yeah, why?
Milk for
this is
some
completely off
reason.
track. But hold on, well, I see this video earlier. Dude said he was lactose intolerant. His boy was like, "So what? You don't eat cereal?" He was like, "I use almond milk." And dude was like, "What is you dumb?" He was like, "You don't know where almond milk come from? It come from almond cows."
When I tell you
Yo, shut
I
the
saw
fuck
that
up,
and
man.
died, that was the
See,
funniest thing I ever seen in my life.
it's people like that that's fucking up the world.
Nigga said almond cows.
Fuck is an almond cow?
Bro, that's
You know.
Then Rick Ross tried to.
Oh, him and DJ Khaled just got into it about that. He said he couldn't get with the almond milk. He said because is it from they getting the milk from the almond or the walnut? Like nigga, that's two different
That's two
nuts.
different nuts. Nobody even drinks walnut milk.
it's just pressed.
And see, I feel like, and I really
Have
feel
they
like
even done that?
financial literacy comes in. People who are too financial, with financial freedom,
Nah,
they lack common sense.
No, when you get
Some people, yes.
when you get enough money, you don't have to be like okay, like right now, if you was a multimillionaire, like she said, you would just have somebody taking care of that.
But do you think so?
And like I said, you don't even have to be a multimillionaire to have.
I mean, that's true.
So I
You
gotta-
just said
yeah,
that.
so
Just
question,
like that.
do you
But-
think-
and that's the mindset like me and like a lot of people like me, like
Mm-hmm.
we all like just automatically think like you gotta be a multimillionaire to have somebody control. Like I gotta have
know a little
I
bit.
gotta have a couple M's to be able to afford somebody to be managing my money.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even.
Right,
a
that's
So
little
now,
bit.
do you think
Actually, how you can get to a couple M's.
Right.
that's correct? And do,
That's funny. 'Cause
you-
I'm working backwards.
yeah, we all been working
A
backwards.
lot of people are, especially when it comes to money. Most people in our demographic, our age range, think that you have to have a certain amount of money in order to have the accountant, the financial advisor, the estate planner, all of this. A lot of it, one, is affordable, way more affordable than you think. Those services, outsourcing that is honestly much more affordable than you think it is. And two, even if you aren't at a place to outsource that, it's honestly not as hard as you think to do it yourself. True enough, we don't want to take from the people who have learned these things and studied these things.
Shit, it's hard to me.
But it's not
like
as
me,
it's,
it's
not
like-
as difficult to do yourself to get you to the point that you feel comfortable enough to say, okay, I can outsource at this point. It's honestly not as hard as people think it is.
I'm just not good with my money. I'm not
You'll
good with
get
money.
there.
Well,
I'm good to an extent.
Me too. Like
We'll schedule a
an
meeting.
extent.
You said what?
We'll schedule
You're
a meeting.
stingy.
We're gonna have to.
With
We
your
gonna
money.
schedule
That's
Like for
what that
real, we're gonna have to.
I mean, I'm
I'm
good.
just like not good with my money.
I'm good to an extent. Like I'm good with money when it comes to stuff I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, that's really not financial freedom, because if I have something that I want to do, or if I'm planning for, there's a lot of stuff I sacrifice and I put on the back burner to make sure, like, when this comes, this is what I want to do and how I want to do it. You know what I mean? So for that time, I'm happy. But like up to that, there's a lot of
Stress.
not stress. No
It's
stress.
Stress.
No, it is.
Stress.
We was saving for Vegas.
Hey,
Stressed.
sometimes it be so stressful that when it's time to do the shit, you be like, man, I don't even want to fucking do this.
Dog, or you ever did some shit? You ever did some shit like that, and then like up to that point, it's like, okay, I'm planning for this trip. The trip, the date, we got everything cool. I need to save up this amount of money. We need to buy tickets, whatever. So you getting all that situated, and then your vice, you didn't have 8 months. Jordan had 8 months to drop shit. Now that I'm planning this cruise, the heat drops back to back to back. Oh, we done reloaded on the sneaker app. We redropping. What?
You wait until now?
There are shoes I done missed out on. New shit that y'all gonna drop it in the next 4 months when I ain't supposed to be buying shit. So now it's either
I don't live that life.
buy the shoes or go on the cruise. And this is why I ain't been on the cruise yet.
I buy the shoes for the cruise.
Well, another thing is like to help curb all of that is to find other sources of income, find other streams, the passive streams of income. So not go out and get another job, but find other sources of passive income.
Like sell feet pics.
Cause I'm finna.
That's still you having to do work. That's not passive.
Not really work though.
But you have to polish your toes. You have to take the picture. You have to post it. You have to send it. Those are all actions.
That's true.
And so you want to find ways to earn more income. And so you have those.
I mean, you gonna earn some income selling some feet pics. I mean, it's
Oh yeah.
Some freaky niggas out there.
some nasty motherfuckers.
So I mean, when it comes to passive income, I don't want to get too deep because I don't want to take from what you do. But passive income is the best way to invest, basically. It just depends on what you're investing in.
And then just like other things. So if you can build a business that works for you, where you have people working for you, like I said, you're not actually doing all the work. And so we have to look at like the long game in all of this. So, and not just look for like immediate pacification. So
Yeah.
you might have to go through a period where you are restraining from buying those things. You know what I mean?
That's stressful.
You might have to go through that.
it's self
Man,
control.
you don't buy nothing now.
Creating a
And
budget.
That's the problem, because I don't buy a lot of shit. So like
When you want to
when I feel like when it comes to my vices, I feel like it gives me the okay to be like, I can drop that money. I ain't buy shit anyway. Like she shops every other day.
Hey.
Like
no,
me,
I don't.
bullshit. Like me, I don't.
Jeez.
She
And
gets
a
on.
lot of it
She
is
gets on me.
groceries.
She gets on me for not shopping.
I
So
do,
then when I
'cause everybody
do,
got time for that.
I feel like I can go crazy a little bit. Not too crazy.
I'm gonna spend a little bit.
Yeah, pair
We
two.
just have different
Spending that shit.
financial ideas. I come from a household of my parents were accountants. They did all the money things. They taught me all the money things. So in my mind, I'm just here and I'm minding my business. Now, could I be better with my money? For sure. I've also worked in the bank. I've also done the research. So for me, I know how to do it. I know what I need to do, and I know what would work best for us when the time comes, or when we have the available funds to go ahead and start investing or whatever the case may be. But I know for me, I just haven't. And honestly, it hasn't been a thought on my mind because I'm gonna just be honest. I've been taken care of.
Mhm.
So in my mind, I'm gonna be all right.
Done.
Obviously,
So
that's
quick,
not
when you
always
sign
the
that?
case.
You did that.
My parents did.
Hell no, I
Honestly,
don't.
my parents.
They
did
passed
that.
that shit off.
My parents did that. That's
As soon as she said I do, and I called her dad, that nigga called. He said, "Thank you, thank you so much."
You took it on.
Her mom said I can't give her back. Like that's bullshit.
You took it on.
So, question:
Yeah.
do y'all have life insurance
Yes.
through that y'all own,
Yes.
or is it through work?
Nope. We have separate life
Good.
insurance.
Okay.
I work in insurance, so I wasn't gonna get away with that without getting some life insurance. We need to get higher policies, but we're working on it.
But so that is another important thing, because that is another way that we pass down, and it's good that y'all have taken care of that. But it's another way that we actually pass down the generational poverty,
Yeah.
because if we ain't see nothing or learn nothing from the pandemic, is shit can happen whenever.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Like
Very true.
the pandemic, coronavirus didn't care about nothing
Nothing at all.
that nobody had going on. And so people are leaving debt to their family. Their family trying to grieve, and they're having fish fries, or they're on GoFundMe on their social media asking people to help,
Yeah.
because a lot of us don't have life insurance.
It's expensive.
It's actually not.
No, to die.
Oh, to die.
Oh, I thought you meant to get life insurance.
No, to die.
Expensive to die.
It is.
It is.
It is expensive.
But they're
to
not
die.
seeing why.
Cheapest way is to like cremate.
And that's not even as
That's
cheap
not
as people
even
think
that
it is.
cheap.
Because them caskets be plush though, bruh.
So having
It's
life
not to be funny, but I'm dead serious, bro. Like them caskets be like,
For cremation?
no,
No,
the regular
casket.
casket. Like
That's why I said the cheapest way is cremate.
I'm talking about just regular caskets though. They be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I seen one they was talking about like it was like almost like $20,000. I'm like, who? Ain't no casket
For
20,000.
What?
That shit was worth 20,000.
That's
I
crazy.
seen that shit was
That's expensive.
gold, and it was crazy. That shit was better than like MTV Cribs. I feel like if somebody shot MTV Cribs in this casket, motherfuckers be like, I buy it
and people are having fish fries and GoFundMe
just for that.
just to get that.
Yeah.
And so that, like, your family is trying to grieve, and you left behind another bill.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just important to make sure that, you know, if I pass away, I want my girls to get a couple $100,000,
Be cool, yeah.
and to set them up so
Yeah.
then they can pass it on. And so, like, a lot of people think that life insurance is expensive, and it's really not. We insure our cell phones, we insure our cars, we insure our homes,
Yeah.
and Verizon is not gonna cut you a check if he passed away. They're not gonna give you.
Not at all.
They're not gonna give you a check.
They gonna ask for their phone back.
And so,
Period.
and
Once
it's
that paid off.
Right. Yeah, you,
I'm gonna need that back.
is that paid off? Cause I'm gonna need that
I
back.
need that back. He's still owing that.
And so it's just another way to look at it is insuring your income. So let's look at a married couple. Y'all married. Say y'all didn't have life insurance. I'm glad y'all do. But let's say y'all didn't
Right.
have it. And y'all both go in half on the bills. Lord forbid something happens to Tone. Okay, say y'all not saying you paying all the bills. Saying you paying all the bills. If something happens to you,
I'm stuck.
the bills is not gonna go away. They're not gonna be like, Gabby, we're sorry, you don't have to pay rent ever again.
Just give us your half.
You don't have to pay. Yeah, they're not gonna say just give us
Just
your
give us your
half.
half.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna have to pay all of it.
Yeah.
And so
That's tough.
it's income
Terrible.
replacement. If something,
Oh, Yes.
once you're gone, unfortunately, nothing's gonna be able to bring you back. But it would make her more secure to make sure that she was covered, make sure that she was good.
Yeah.
To be able to,
Yeah.
take
That's only
care of
if
everything.
if she does everything a wife's supposed to do. Cause I feel like if we know that my time is coming and we get into an argument that week, it's tough selling. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
I'm just saying.
You're
I
not
feel like you
gonna-
should.
A
have to
week-
cash in your
week
policy
is-
right now.
okay.
Okay.
A week is not going to be fast enough for them beneficiary change forms to be processed. Trust me. Okay.
Hold on.
I know where
Hold on.
I know
Hold
my
on.
name.
Trust-
listed as first
That's
beneficiary.
very true, but trust me, I've seen some underhand shit with that,
well.
and the shit happened
it-
fast, and we didn't even know. I was
Oh,
like,
trust, she did that under y'all's noses well before that even was happening.
it probably did, but I was
That
just
took
like,
her a minute. Y'all just didn't see it.
yeah, because that happened to my family. Like some names were switched when my grandmother passed, and like
Yeah.
nobody, my dad's like nobody knew until it happened, and it was like, no wonder she gone. Like now my grandma, like one of the family, like she just took off, like yeah, and then when the lawyer said, well, this is A, B, C, and D, everybody, I'll never forget that day. Everybody was in the living room like, what? I went with the kids like,
I'm scared of
shit
life
about to go
insurance.
down.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared of life insurance too,
Why?
Why?
because it might make me worth more dead.
Well, if you stop being an
I'm
asshole,
alive.
No, but that makes sense. That makes sense.
sir,
Mm.
who's trying to kill you?
Oh, nobody right now.
Okay.
I-
Well, then you
I ain't
having
worth-
life insurance?
I ain't worth shit right now.
I'm just saying. I'm,
You having life
Somebody would
insurance?
take
But it
you
makes-
out.
A motherfucker kill me right now. All they getting is 25 to life. That's it. That's it. He ain't getting shit else. He ain't getting shit.
that's
else.
hell of a debt, boy. That's
Okay.
hell of a debt.
You ain't getting nothing else from me.
I mean, but that's we've seen. I mean, we've heard. I've never seen it happen. We've heard people like not their significant other off or whatever for like
Well,
that.
my
insurance money.
girlfriend is black. I was just playing. That's what white.
Shit,
that's
that-
some white people shit.
Shit,
Shit, for sure.
shit. You think so?
That is some.
Shit.
That is some fairer skinned people for sure.
Palm colored people.
It's a lot of light skinned people out here who listen. I watch.
Why are you disrespecting the light?
I've watched Snapped.
Watch yourself.
I watched. See, you see how she said that?
I've seen Snap too.
I've seen Snap.
I used to watch Oxygen a lot.
That's why.
Yeah, most of them people is
And that's why when we got together, that's why she
Yeah,
don't.
they-
and
they
that's why
must-
she don't watch it.
Them is rice colored people.
okay.
I'm just saying.
They are.
I don't. I've always said. I mean, even to her, life insurance. I get. I mean, insurance to me is a scam anyway, though.
Just health insurance.
All insurance.
I hate health insurance. It
I'm
is
not a. I'm not a fan of
dumbest
no.
shit
I'm
ever.
not a fan of no insurance.
Nah, life insurance is $100.
Life insurance, I give
said, though,
no.
'cause, like,
No, yeah,
it
life
is
insurance.
expensive to like bury somebody. Just some handling somebody after they pass is expensive.
Yeah.
It's stressful because you're trying to grieve. You're trying to deal with just losing somebody. So
Oh,
life,
yeah.
life insurance for your family, especially if it turned into a thing where you had it for a while and
Mm-hmm.
it turned into something to where like they like, oh, we just need a little piece of that to bury him, and then the rest of that go to. That's nice.
But see, that's why I said like in life insurance, I do agree with just for the simple fact.
And it work like that, don't it? Like
Yeah.
if I got life insurance,
You get the.
they
it doesn't
like
just
if
cover-
they don't need like I'm about to say like
It don't go back.
they get the rest of that shit.
I'm gonna tell you why I love this nigga because
I told you
he was so confident in talking about it because you was right the whole time. But he said, "No, that's
how
right,
that
right?
works.
Like I'm
yeah,
that's
how
that shit right."
Exactly how that works.
But like yeah, like you said, like
Yeah.
well, life insurance, you're paying into the inevitable. Like you're paying so when
Yeah,
I
it's
do
gonna
die,
happen.
you know what I mean? It's gonna happen. But all other insurance to me is what ifs. You see what I'm saying? Like when you're paying health insurance, not saying that nobody don't get sick, but you're paying health insurance in case you do get sick. If you never get sick, thank you.
Pretty
You pay
much.
car insurance in case you get into an accident. You never get into an accident, and then you get to the age where you can't drive no more. Your car insurance will be like, well, we're gonna give you all the money back that you no.
Not at all.
But with
I mean that's true.
life insurance, you're paying so when you do die, they gonna get the money. So you know for a fact when I'm done, y'all gonna get this check.
Yeah.
Because no matter what. But other insurance is all like it's always in case this happens.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I just personally don't like health insurance, but that's just because the American health insurance industry is fucked. So that's just my personal opinion.
And
They
the other
rich as
thing that
gangsters.
people think is that they need to have huge policies. And you don't necessarily have to have huge policies because it could be during your 30-year term and that your life insurance is that you don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
However, what you do at the same time as having life insurance is also investing. So at the end of that 30 years, you got that 500 and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you got that money saved up so you don't need the life insurance, because life insurance is basically just like an immediate estate.
Yep.
for you.
Okay.
It's like an immediate estate. So if you got the $566,000 in the bank and you die after your, life insurance policy is done, then you won't need to renew it.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you don't, some policies you can renew, but the goal is to have it for right now while you are building, just in case something happens to you, because you just don't know when it's gonna happen. I mean, I don't know if I would love to know when I was gonna die. That's a whole nother
Yeah, I don't think
conversation.
I could
But
do that.
That's a tough
you just
question.
don't know when it's gonna happen. So it
Right.
can't. I ain't gonna speak nothing into existence.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Like,
No, yeah.
anything can happen.
Yeah.
And so you have that estate right now while you're building.
Yeah.
Through your investments. So, the Lord allow you to live till 90, 100, and you pass away. Then you leaving your family all of that money that you invested and saved.
And if you make it to the end of a term life insurance policy, after 100 and some, it's like 101. Like if you live past 100, you get all that back. You get your death benefit. So like if you live long enough, you get your death benefit at the end of.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, they'll give it to you.
What the fuck I'm
What
gonna
I'ma
do with it?
my
Yeah.
money, and I can't even shit by myself.
I paid
Not
for
gonna lie.
somebody to wipe your ass. There
Not
you
gonna lie.
go.
I know what I'll do. I'm doing one thing. Honestly, like if I have a life insurance policy and say my shit is worth like, I'm just going off a highball, almost like $7,500,000, right? I live to 100 years old and I get that whole 700,
750?
750
Yeah.
back. I'm taking 350,000. The rest I'm giving to the family. Y'all do whatever. You know what I mean? I'm being taken care of already right now.
Right.
That 350,000, grandson, take me to the strip club.
Wow.
This is my last hurrah.
You gonna throw $350,000?
As strippers?
Strip club.
Going crazy at 100 years old.
Hey,
You
let
hear me?
Let me tell you something.
Ridiculous,
Let me tell you
bro.
something.
The video, first of all, the video,
You would
in
die
that
a legend.
club,
You would
that
die.
would
Die a legend.
You would die a legend.
that club and that video that somebody's gonna have is gonna be so viral for so many years.
Oh yeah.
Whoever
It will be
this-
talked about forever.
Remember this old man in the wheelchair throwing it like, sir, what do you do? I'm about to die.
Drake is a strip club. Drake is a strip club legend for 50 bands. I
350,000.
think you would be
The
like
goat.
the GOAT. Like you would be like the greatest of all time.
Bro, what?
I don't think anyone would ever top
They gonna name.
350,000.
It's gonna be.
Unless they just like drop a mill on the stripper.
I might have.
Like, that's the only
I might
way.
have like a strip club like policy named after me. Like when all the rappers be in a strip club.
Tony Price experience.
Yeah, like the Tony P experience, or it's a Tony P night. You know how like they making it rain. It's a Tony P night. We got rappers. They done threw.
This is nice.
She's like, cause I'm done with y'all.
I'm just saying, bro. Like what? But I'm just like you said. You get that at 100 years
Yeah.
old. What I'm gonna do?
It is.
with-
It is kind of like, damn, you don't get it until you outlive the benefit. But some policies, like if you have a term policy, even if you don't get your death benefit, if you put it's called a return of premium rider on your policy, even if you don't get your death benefit, you do get all the money you paid back into it. Like so, everything you paid premium wise over the last 30 years. Even if you don't get your death benefit, you will still get all the money back that you paid each year.
So you're saying.
Which still is a hefty sum of
So,
money,
like-
'cause
so,
life
like-
insurance can get pricey.
So like now, if our life insurance policy was for like
Yes,
a 30
we
year.
have a return of premium.
If I live like for the next 30 years, if I live past that 30, I'll get the money we put in, get that back.
Yeah, our policy will also pay out our death benefit. So if you live past that 30, I think we have no, ours is a 20-year. But if
So you told me almost by when we get this, like 2 years ago.
Y'all just gonna go over y'all's policy right here.
So almost by 50 years, when I turn my 50th birthday, if I'm still here, we
you'll get the 50,
going crazy. Give me, nigga.
and we'll get our return premium.
I'm speaking it into we're going crazy.
So
Listen to me.
It's a
I
good little
know.
chunk of change.
I know our financial advisor is here. I know she's gonna tell me that's not smart, but I'm telling you now.
but by the time
Not the whole thing, Cam. Not the whole thing.
By the time
A
that
good
happens,
chunk.
we'll have more
So
than
is
one life insurance
is
policy
throwing
as
money at the
well.
strip club
That's an investment.
considered an investment?
No.
How?
I've invested in her future.
Go.
What are you getting back?
An experience.
Her ass?
Yes.
Kinda.
I'm with him.
Y'all need help.
I mean,
You've never been to the strip club?
service for
You've
service.
been to the I forgot who I was talking to. You know. I've seen you throw money.
This is a professional situation that I'm in right now, so I've never been.
Who
to
told
the
you
strip
that?
club.
Who told you
She
that?
said I've never been to a strip
Representing
club.
myself. As
Okay, so hypothetically, if your unprofessional self was at the strip club, I mean, there's a service given. So, I mean,
But that's not an investment. You just bought something.
buying something
Or
is
you
an
well, you
investment.
really just
You
paid for a
donated.
service. That's
You
really
donated.
it.
It
You
was
donated, really.
it
Hey, philanthropy.
that you can't even write off.
Because you can't write that off. That's
But
really
If
shit.
there was a business, you can have business meetings and write it off in a strip club, can't you?
I'd have to ask my mama that question. She would know.
Boy, when I say
You do that?
I don't know that.
you asking the right question.
My mom.
I'm
If
not
I
a
throw,
tax
if I throw
person.
like
my mom
5
does taxes,
bands,
so she would.
if I throw like 5 bands at the strip club, right? But I'm having a meeting, I can write off the $5,000 as
Is
a
the stripper
business
gonna,
expense,
is
right?
she gonna give you a receipt?
You would need a receipt. So
that's true.
I'll get a receipt from the bar.
Not for the money you threw.
not for the money you threw.
Yeah.
Tony.
I'll take the one from the ATM.
Schemer. You was a scheme, man.
I'm putting that motherfucking ATM machine in that
ATM.
bitch.
Now, okay,
He is
okay.
trying to find a way to.
finesse
he
the
really
system.
trying to write this
Now,
numbers
this
off.
is fun. It's funny,
I'm
but
gonna be like,
just to
go
be
get your
honest,
body done with some of this money and give me the receipt from that. I'm writing
paid
it
for-
off. I paid for it.
What?
hold on. Is that
No.
I'm not a tax person.
no?
I'll call Trinette and ask her.
Because that. But now, okay. So now, like he was talking about investments. I know he was talking about like throwing money at the strip club. But passive income.
Not
Oh,
passive aggressive.
I'm about to say
Passive
passive.
aggressive.
I was. You see, I called myself. I
I
just
was
want-
gonna let you live, but your wife.
She,
I'm
when it comes to
not.
grammar, she
Oh,
will
no.
not. I called
You
myself.
get
though.
talked about.
I just learned what passive income was, so I'm trying to.
It's a new word. He been saying it the whole episode.
when I heard passive,
Passive income. Passive income.
yeah, because every time I hear passive income, I think of soft money. Like I don't know why, but
Wow.
I mean, you can kind of think of it like that.
so it's owning a strip club.
Yeah, I mean, that's owning the business.
Yeah, you got people working for
Like
you.
I'm not shaking my ass, but they
You
Yeah,
got people
you got
working
people
for
working
you.
You know, people work for you. Yeah, she said, yeah. I was paying attention.
Stay
as you can
tuned.
see.
Thank you.
I
So
told
we're
you.
not opening
It's
a strip
all up
club.
here.
We
you
are
know what I'm
not.
saying? Because I told you, I'm like,
This is a unit, sir.
if I was one of your clients, I would be coming in.
When
you'd be
you
like,
become one of my clients.
there you go. I like that. I like that. When I become
She
one of
just
your,
trying to be positive.
when I become one of your clients, just know I'm coming in there.
Oh, cause she already got us. So
I'm coming in there with nothing.
to start at the
be
Round
prepared.
up.
Be prepared.
We are
round up, okay?
Man, when we make it, we gonna play the Drake song because we legit starting from the fucking bottom.
Yeah.
There ain't no lower than where I'm coming into your office with knowledge, finances, shit.
We coming in blank.
We coming in entry level.
Yeah,
Oh, you're hilarious, bruh.
ridiculous.
But no, really, that's actually kind of how we work anyway. Is you have to have a foundation. You have to start somewhere.
Right.
So it's better to start now than to never start.
Yeah,
That's very
And
true.
So you start with your foundation and create an estate by getting life insurance. And then
life insurance.
and
See, this is
To my mic.
you stay over there.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna do this.
Yep, that's her business.
You
Never
still
mind.
in one of her clients.
Never mind. Never mind. Mm-mm.
hey, it gets deep on the show, everybody.
It's fine.
You never know what happens. Somebody hit it with the ding ding. So I'm just playing.
No.
But no, I feel
Gabby,
like
we'll talk after this.
That's fine.
one, I definitely appreciate just the knowledge that you have in this. For the simple fact, like you said earlier, within our demographic, a lot of people don't know where to even get this knowledge from, who to go to,
For sure.
what questions to ask when it comes to financial literacy, financial freedom, how to make your money work for you without you even working, how that looks. You know what I mean? So I definitely believe that these are conversations just within our community, in our age group, whatever, that need to be had.
For sure.
Money conversations definitely need to be promoted.
And these are conversations that
Right.
also are kind of pushed back because people are scared to ask these questions because you feel you ask that one question and find out you was doing everything wrong. You feel like I'm speaking for me.
You're either scared or you just don't know you can.
Either scared
You don't feel
or
like
you
you
feel
got
like
enough
what you
money
thought you
for
were
it.
doing that you thought was working. It's like you said, how we said earlier, we actually working backwards. Now I feel like,
Yeah.
well, shit, did I put myself in this hole? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know I put myself in.
So it's just,
I just had a conversation with myself last week. Like, put the shovel down, nigga. Put it down.
you can't go no deeper.
You are hitting pipelines, nigga. Like, put that motherfucker down.
Nah,
Yeah,
for real,
ow.
for real.
But nah, yeah, like that's true. Cause like me, I didn't even have this stuff. Like you said, I could come in, I could be a client of yours, and there's things that you could help me with to actually start.
At your underground level.
You feel me?
At your underground
She's
level.
here with me.
She understands.
We can start down here. I'll get in the hole with you.
She is.
and,
That's a real one. That's a real one.
and help bring you up.
He heard me.
Oh,
Like this nigga here.
I think honestly though, that's one thing that I can really appreciate, especially when you see people in these positions, learning these things, doing these things. Oftentimes we see people who will get into this type of field as a way to take from people.
True.
I hate to see that, and I've seen a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's really refreshing to see when people who look like us get into this to help us.
So I have a perspective about that.
Yeah.
So, you see people doing nice things for people and then recording it. And people, so you hate it, right?
Yeah.
But you can do good. Like, you can do well and do well. You know what I mean? Like, do
Yeah.
good and while doing good.
Yeah, you can.
So,
I give you that.
like, for me, if I was a person on the street and you handed me something, I don't care if you recording it and telling everybody because I still got it. You still help me.
That's true.
And so, just because, with me helping someone, just because I might get something back,
Yeah.
doesn't take away from
What you did.
what I
you
did.
for sure.
And so you can do well or do good while doing good.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
That's very true.
That was deep. That was real
Cause
poetic. I like that.
used to be like, oh, they just doing like doing there so they
I mean,
can
'cause we-
get likes. So
They do
can
want
I
instant
mean,
gratification.
you
for
do
that
see
shit,
some
though,
people who
like,
do that, like kind of do it for the
they-
likes.
Even though they doing, like she said, even if you are doing it for the likes, dude still got the new shoes you bought him. He still got
That's
the,
very
the,
true.
the
Yeah.
clean clothes you got him.
Unless you
or
take that shit back,
the
then you
food
dirty.
or whatever the case may be. But I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like you motherfuckers ain't doing that shit because you want people to give you that.
Mm-hmm.
You get satisfaction out of somebody giving you praise for doing what you just did. You know,
Yeah.
so you're definitely looking for that.
And I agree
Not
with
saying
you,
I'm
but
talking about people like
but
that.
the
I'm talking about the-
motivation behind it doesn't take
reporters.
away from what happened. So
No, it don't.
the
That's
part that we
true
need
part.
to focus on is that it happened.
Right,
Yeah.
that's the true
And
part
so-
of it. Yeah.
And even still, like, you can, if I'm still making a come up, but I'm also bringing you with me as I'm making the come up,
Yeah,
it's still, it's a win-win for
everybody
everybody.
wins in that.
And
case,
so
yeah.
the problem comes with, I think, where you were about to go to, is when people do the wrong things, disguising it as doing good
Yeah.
For sure.
to make the come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
a good one.
But if the good is happening, and it's
Yeah.
an actual
It's
For
it's an
sure.
actual positive good thing,
Yeah.
but somebody's still making it come up.
Oh no, we
well.
can't. We
But
can't.
if
look
somebody
down on that.
give the dude on the street a pair of shoes, take the pictures, and then go back to the dude like, all right, let me
Give
get
my
my
shoes
shoes
Let
back.
me get them kicks.
Let me get them shoes back. Then that's when it's the problem.
Yeah.
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 People do. And it's easy to disguise, especially, what I'm saying, with people's money and finances. If you don't know, like,
Yeah.
just me being honest, I don't have the most knowledge when it comes to that, especially even banks.
Yeah, I didn't know
what
these
I'm saying?
motherfuckers been stealing from us.
Nobody
You
is-
just reminded me. I'm a little upset about that.
A little. You see how I'm looking in the camera because I'm calling these motherfuckers on Monday.
You're not stealing.
They the middleman making more money than
Then
the plug.
Yeah, who the fuck does? I've never seen the middleman make more than Al Capone and them.
terrible.
There's no way.
Like, it's easy to disguise.
Griselda Blanca was giving people the work to sell, but she was making the money.
Yeah, she was.
The niggas in the middle that she was giving the money to. Matter of fact, they probably was. That's why she was knocking her husbands off. Never mind.
Jeez, Louise.
Go ahead, say what you saying, brother. I'm sorry.
I was just saying it's easy
Tiffany.
to disguise the information and take from somebody like me who's illiterate about banks, finance. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much everything that we talked about today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is nice.
And so that's when it goes to like, if you know, when we have our consultations and everything, is to educate you along the way,
Yeah.
Right.
and not just doing
doing it.
I'm not gonna be like, here, give me your $100,
And I'm about to just
and
do
I'm
it.
gonna just do
And
whatever.
I definitely, cause that's the best part about it. That's how you really. That's how I would feel like that I'm in control of my money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I was just giving you everything and you was making the right moves, I still wouldn't feel like I was in control because I don't know what the hell is going on. Something happened to you tomorrow, or you know what I'm saying, moving on to a different part of your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, I'm just here now.
Right.
I got a little bit more money, but I still don't know what I'm doing.
That leaves me more fucked.
Exactly.
I didn't
I'm
know
with
what
you.
I was doing with my money, but I didn't have none, so it was okay.
It was.
Now I don't know.
Losing too much.
Now I don't know what I'm doing with my money, and I
got
actually
it.
got a little bit.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
about
back.
to be
I'm
bad.
back. I'm back. Let's hook this out.
For real. So, real quick before we get up out of here, for what you do, your services, what do they all include? So if somebody wanted to go to Amber to learn about why they fucking up with their money,
Oh, God.
what areas do you kind of like coach in? What do you offer?
Yeah, so I can help with life insurance policies, also investments,
Okay.
also like with creating the budget and finding areas. So finding more income can also mean moving around how you spend your current money that you do have.
Okay.
And so like I can help you get like find deals on auto and home insurance. I can help you find a lender if you're ready to buy a home. So like I have multiple streams of income within exactly what I do.
Wow.
And you help with do you help with saving too? Like, do you give saving advice and stuff like that? Like how to like manage? I don't know how to save.
Like
I don't.
that's
Just
creating. Like,
I don't know how to save. If you give
Yeah.
me $400 today and say bring me
Bring
me $400 next week I want this $400, I'm gonna bring you two
I just feel like you
and
should
be like, look, this what happened right before I got here.
I just don't want you. I just don't want you to get frustrated like that no more. He said, "So when I don't know what the fuck
I'm
to say.
saying.
I don't.
I don't.
No, it's a tr-
How do you do this? Yeah.
I don't, bro. I'm being real. Like
Oh, yeah.
I go to work and make money, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with that shit. You can say we got a bill, okay, cool. The rest of it,
Yeah.
I'm doing what the fuck ever, and
Yeah.
and wake up broke.
Yeah.
I also can help you get like legal services to create wills because that is also important.
Yeah.
Because somebody has a few people getting into real estate now. They have the houses. The houses get tied up in probate court if you don't have a will
We
to
was talking about that at your old job.
describe where to go.
Probate court sucks.
So exactly. So having a will
Yeah.
helps, curb all of that
Okay.
as well. And even just like you guys have this podcast and y'all be saying whatever the fuck y'all want to say. You might want to have an attorney on retainer
Just in case.
just in case.
Don't look at me.
I got one. Well, I mean, we have it. We
I was
definitely
saying.
have. We already have a.
Y'all is shady.
No, we
You have an
no.
attorney?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Smith and Wesson. For sure.
Smith and Wesson. This nigga.
Yeah.
I need you to
Smith and
stop.
Wesson Esquire.
You talking about me getting this a RICO indictment?
Exactly.
Not a Rico.
Our attorney.
You might also need that attorney for
Okay.
case that y'all gonna get after
But
today's
no.
Good
episode.
Lord.
But no, so all of those things they help build your financial wealth.
Okay.
Because you got income protection with the life insurance. You have the financial protection with the legal services to help protect you in case any of those things happen. You have the will. You have making sure that you're budgeting your money right and you got all the deals that you can get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and investing
Okay.
to help build the financial accumulation part of
So do you
it.
do you also do things for like people who are trying to start a business? No.
But I got the connect.
You said, oh, okay.
She know people.
She the plug.
knowing people.
She's the plug. So where can people find you? Like, do you have like a website, or we go through your Instagram?
You can go through my Instagram.
Okay.
And it is Miss Lee to you. So MISSLEE, the number 2 and the letter U.
Yeah.
I'm not on Twitter. I don't even know why I said so much. But
You should get one. It's amazing.
Cam.
Don't feel the privilege by them. They
Don't.
I still don't have a Twitter.
No, it's him that needs the Twitter.
yeah,
But
I'm not
why?
on Twitter.
You need it.
You need it.
Why?
That's how I
Because what
found
we
out.
Do
That's how I found out Glorilla's middle name was
Oh my
Hallelujah.
gosh.
Like, I'm telling
Twitter.
you.
Anywho,
So you said Instagram.
I found my way
That's
to
kind of like your main.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
for you.
So yeah, we're gonna make sure we
So
put her
you need-
Instagram in the comments. Make sure y'all check that out.
Yep.
Okay.
And so y'all can DM me, and I can get y'all a free How Money Works workbook.
oh
And
nice.
so y'all can get some of this information
Okay.
through the workbook. Or you can DM me for just a free financial analysis.
Okay.
So to kind of see where you are, financial needs assessment type thing, to see where you are. And everybody has a financial independence number.
Mhm.
And so I can help you figure out what that is too. So we just ask you a few questions. It takes like 5 minutes. We can do it on a Zoom call, so y'all don't have to be in the city of Columbus.
Always good.
Yeah. And so thank God for Zoom,
Yeah.
because you can reach so many more people
Very true.
that way. So yeah, so reach out to me, DM me, and we'll get these journeys started
Yeah.
and break these generational curses.
For sure. For sure. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming in, dropping your knowledge with us. It's definitely needed because I learned so much just within this time, and I'm about to bug you as soon as we cut this camera off.
That's fine. I'll come back too. Like
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
we can make it a series.
We can for sure.
That'd
Ooh.
Break down a couple things. 'Cause
Have a little financial segment on the show.
Ooh, stay tuned.
Look at this. Dude.
Because what's
Yeah.
gonna happen is y'all gonna grow. Y'all gonna
so
get
old.
more. Y'all gonna get more.
Fuck you,
subscribers.
bruh. I'm excited to learn about. Yeah, I'm excited to learn about my finances.
That was some old
He
shit.
was doing
That
some
was like some-
weirdness.
Nah, you right.
You look like
Anytime-
you had some barbecue sandals
No,
on.
all old niggas got a chair dance. All old niggas got a chair
Oh,
dance.
he hit the. When it was the sway. Ooh.
And I put the hands with it. I said,
Yeah, it was the point for me.
Yeah,
Damn.
it the
That was some
point.
old shit.
Yeah.
fuck y'all, I'm still thug.
But no, because
Okay.
y'all gonna get more subscribers, more followers, more listeners,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
you know
Definitely.
people
Need to
not
hear
gonna
this.
scroll all the way back to
Yeah,
October 8th.
No,
whatever
yeah,
day it
definitely. We're
is.
definitely
So,
gonna be bringing you back just for, new information. Keep talking about it. You know what I mean? Definitely, because this is something that needs to be. Should not just be a one time you hear about it, okay, and then leave it at that. This needs
Yeah.
to be something that's
Drilled in your head.
repetitively, so
Yeah.
people understand the seriousness of it and why it's important to stay on top of these things. Why it's
Right.
important to always pay attention to your finances and how your money's working, what to do with your money, where to put it at next. Why these tools are there to use. So
Yeah.
you'll definitely be coming back for sure.
I'll be here.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. But like I said, we appreciate you coming through. We're gonna wrap it up for this week. Appreciate everybody who's been tuning in.
Oh, wow, we were on time today.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah,
We kept it.
You know why? Because there was some
Alright.
shit that we needed to learn about. This wasn't me getting jumped or somebody getting cussed out.
I just think we wasn't drunk today.
I think
That
that's really what
might
it was.
be. Yeah,
We're generally.
yeah. But that's because she came on.
We wasn't.
We
drunk
keeping
today.
it professional today.
I didn't really want to be fucked up having this conversation with you. I mean, I already had.
This nigga would be like, so if I give you this 20, what are you gonna do with it?
I would put it in my pocket.
If I was drunk for today's episode, we wouldn't have made it past the Ice Cube incident at the beginning.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. we
I
would've
forgot
still
about
been
that.
there.
Clearly, I haven't.
Nah, he was
Very
saying
true.
clearly, but no,
Nah, it was a really good episode.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
for sure.
Definitely look forward to future conversations.
Definitely,
I got you.
definitely.
My money is I need it to be on the rise.
Yes.
I need my money to
All of
glow.
us.
I need my money to glow up.
And you got to be an example.
Yeah, we have
for
to.
your
Yeah,
listeners. You gotta
definitely.
be an
So,
example.
but no, thank y'all for tuning in. You already know, new episodes Tuesdays, audio 12, visual 2. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media. Like, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow us on all podcast streaming. That's Apple, Pandora, iHeart, Spotify.
Mhm.
There's so much to say. I keep
It's a
forgetting.
lot.
And also,
Big time out here.
go into the descriptions. Miss Amber's Instagram is going to be in the descriptions. Follow her. DM her your questions. Make sure y'all get y'all's financial freedom. All right, that's what we working towards, financial freedom. All right, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We holla.
Bye.
Ain't no need for talk. I know I'm that nigga. I built this shit all on my own. I'm not owing no nigga. I caught me some bodies. I kept 4 of them niggas. Ain't no need for beef. Well, I know I'm a killer. I'ma do no cap. On my life and shit, I swear to God. I'ma do no cap.